Hey everyone, it's TJXC here. I have a deck profile, updated deck profile, and combo tutorials for you guys. And basically this is a post-Banlist, September 2018 Banlist deck profile for you guys for Spyrals. Start off, you're playing your 3 agents, 1, 2, and 3. You're playing your 3 agents here, and basically, you know, they're pretty standard, you know, declaring a right, special, so that's pretty standard. You need 3. You're playing your 3 toughs, 1, 2, and 3. So that's also pretty standard. I'm playing this deck to go second, so this build is to go second. So that's why you know these guys are good, because you know you just normal summon it, effect declare, and if it's right you pop stuff. That's really good, and also it's another spiral monster, so you can go to Helix a little bit easier. These are your 1-outs you're in deck. You're gonna play 1 quick fix, 1 drone, 1 last resort, 1 master plan, 1 Spiral Sleeper, and last but not least, your Ibli. Now, those are your 1-up monsters. Moving on to hand traps, all you're playing is well, you can play anything you want, but basically what I'm playing is I'm playing 3 Gammas and the driver to go with it. You're also playing the 3 Ashes. It's pretty standard. And you're playing 2 Ghost Ogres. Just because in this meta right now, it's really good. True Dracos and a lot of other decks are surging, and so especially after the balance, so this is really good. You can hit their spells, you can hit diagram. It's really good. And also Goki is more susceptible now, so if you just Ghost Ogre the sorceress or the firewall, basically they're dead. It really hurts. You want to Ghost Ogre you want to pop the sorceress though. That's what you want to do. I'm playing 2 Veilers just because I don't have infinite impermanence. If I have 2 impermanence, I would play those 2 instead of Veilers, just because they can't call by the grave it, and that's really good. Last but not least, the 1 DD Crow. You guys have no idea how good this card is right now. A lot of decks nowadays utilize the grave, and so if you hit one of the key cards, basically it hurts them a lot. It's really good. Moving on to your spells, so you're playing 2 Terraformings, because you can only play 2 now, and the 1 Resort. You're playing 3 Foolish Barrier Goods. I upped it to 3 just because you want to see it in your hand now, especially because this deck, you need your extenders now, pretty much. So these really help you with that, you know, throwing the Rescue or the Assault and Grave. So you really need this now. And these are your 1-offs. Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, Reinforcement of the Army, 1-for-1, Soul Charge, Big Red, and last but not least, this card just came out. The balance is so good. Card Destruction. So the reason why I am taking Card Destruction in here is just because, you know, if you drew a bad hand, you can play this, throw away your bad cards, draw a new hand. Although it's 4, you know, this deck you only need 2 cards to go off, so 2 monsters to make Helix to go off, you know. And also, you know, if you drew, say, Mission or Assault and you activated this, throwing that in the grave, that's actually really helpful too. So if anything, if not one of those 2, you can just activate this and bait out like an Ash. So this is good. I was playing the game once against a friend of mine. We were paired together. Well, actually, no. We were playing a game just for fun, and I activated Card Destruction, and he ashed it right away, and so this is actually really good. Last but not least, you're playing your mission engine, so 1 assault, 1 rescue, actually 2 rescues, and you know the reason why I'm playing 2 instead of 3 for this one is obviously I'm playing to go to second build, so I don't want to brick, so I want to keep this as low as possible. These 3 alone can get you, you know, sleeper and Trigate, live Trigate. If you want to build to go first, then you can add your 3rd copy, which is fine, But usually I like to have one on my side, and for my 2nd or my 3rd duel, depending on who I'm playing, then I'll side the 3rd one so that I can make a better board, essentially. So that's what I'll do, but up to you guys what you want to do. Last but not least, you are playing Red Reboot. I'm only playing 1 in the main deck just because if I'm playing against a True Draco and I just so happen to draw this, going second against cards like Goals and Match and Rivalry hurts this deck like a mother fricker. Like, it just hurts so much. This would really just like help, because when they activate it, you can just activate it from hand and negate it. Usually they can't do anything because, you know, obviously they're not going to have wiretap or something in their deck. They're going to play that in their side deck. So you just do this, stop a trap, and you just go off and just kill them pretty much. So this is good for that. Also, this is good to stop infinite impermanence. So if I'm, you know, make Helix and activate Helix effect and they infinite impermanence it, I can activate this from hand, negate that. I don't mind, like, you know, it doesn't matter if they set another trap card onto the field. It doesn't really matter because you're gonna end with a Tri-Gate Wizard and a Sleeper. So you could, you know, use Tri-Gate to banish one and Sleeper just to pop the other one. So that's it's totally cool, you know. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Moving forward to your extra deck, you're playing the 2 double helix. Pretty explanatory, self-explanatory. And then for the Knightmare lineup, you're playing Mermaid, Phoenix, Cerberus, and Unicorn. Just these 4. This is all you need. And then now for your other cards, you're playing this card's the new card, Secure Gardener. You need this one in order to go into Tri-Gate, to make your Tri-Gate Wizard live now. So the reason why you're playing this is because it has an arrow pointing to your left. And to make this, it requires 1 Cerberus Link monster. So what's a good Cerberus Link monster? Well, Link Rebo, right? Link it off, link one of your level 1s, make this, and then just link this away and make this guy. So pretty good. You're playing Proxy Dragon and Tri-Gate Wizard. So those are your other Link monsters. And here are the Link 4s. Boar Sword, Board Load, because, you know, making Board Load to take another Board Load is really good, and also making Board Load to get rid of problematic monsters is really good, especially with, you know, like cards like Cosmo Dark Destroyer coming back to 2. This card, make it, just take it, so it's really good. And of course, Firewall is still legal. You're playing the 1 Firewall. You can opt to play something else. You can play Gumblar, or you can play who is that monster? Knightmare Griffin. So either one of those 2 are also good, or just anything else is good. So this is all your Link monsters. We're playing the 1 Omega just because we're playing Gammas in our deck and we can make it. If you bait them out and you Gamma them, you can make Omega and rip another card, so it's really good. Last but not least, you're playing Exton Knight. Super good. I'm so glad it came off the list, because if your opponent extends, all you gotta do is bring out 2 level 4s, make Exton Knight, and nuke the whole field. So that is really cool. So I remember how powerful this was back in the day, and, you know, just having it back now is just, you know, it's freaking awesome. So yeah, so problematic boards like True Draco with all those back row and stuff like that, just make this guy and just nuke the board. So it's all good. Yeah, so that's the deck profile. Let's move on to the combos. Okay, so for this combo, all you need is 2 cards. You need Super Agent and Spiral Resort. Even with the ban list, you can still build your Sleeper and Tri-Gate board. So basically all you do is activate Resort, activate Effective Resort to grab your drone. You're going to go ahead and summon the drone. Use this effect on summon to stack your opponent's deck. Let's say we stacked a monster. So at this point, you're going to activate Agent's effect in hand to declare the monster, and then obviously it's right, so special summon itself. At this point, since you have 2 spirals, you're going to link them off into a double helix. Now you're going to activate double helix effect, calling the monster, you're calling it right. So you're going to special summon yourself a master plan from the deck. And then activate master plan to search for your mission rescue. From here, go ahead and link those 2 off for your standard unicorn play. So making unicorn effect on summon will throw this to the grave, target the resort, shuffle it back to your deck, and then you're gonna activate mission rescue, banish yourself, target the master plan special. Let's special it there. Let's go ahead and activate her effect again to search for another card. Search for mission assault. At this point, you're gonna go ahead and link that off into your mermaid. You're gonna switch fields now. You're gonna go over here. And then now you're gonna activate Mermaid's effect on summon, throwing this to the grave to special summon yourself from Ibli. And then go ahead and link these 2 off now for Proxy Dragon. At this point, you're gonna activate the Master Plan Ibli's effect. So you're gonna chain link 1 Master Plan, chain link 2 Ibli to chain block. Summon the Ibli. Master Plan will now resolve. Adding yourself Resort and adding yourself a Sleeper. Go ahead and activate Resort. activate effect, add quick fix to your hand. Go ahead now and activate Assault Engrave, banish yourself to summon the quick fix. Let's summon it here. So quick fix effect activates, grabbing you a big red. Activate the big red, target the master plan special. Special summon it there. Activate master plan's effect to search. So searching your rescue. Yeah, scoot these over a little bit this way. And then at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and make service. So link those two off for service. The reason why you're making this is so that you can use this effect to, pitch this to the grave and pop that. And now that is popped. And since they're co-linked, you get to draw a card. So let's draw a card. And at this point, go ahead and activate the rescue, banish. So you're gonna go ahead and target the Helix special it there. Since you have a super agent now on the field, you can go ahead and activate quick fix effect and grave. So at this point, obviously Ash is pretty good. If you drew into something like Ash, you want to keep Ash and throw one of these cards away. But for the sake of this video, let's just throw this away so that we know that we didn't use any other cards in the hand. So we're gonna throw that away into the grave. Special the quick fix. Quick fix effect activates, getting you the last resort. And then at this point, you're gonna go ahead and just link the quick fix away, so that it gets banished into a link Kuribo. And then you're gonna go ahead and link the Helix and a proxy away into your Tri-Gate Wizard. And at this point, to make your Tri-Gate Wizard live, you're gonna make this card. So it's a new card in the deck, the extra deck actually. So you're gonna make it into Secure Gardener. So basically, this card, in order to bring him out, all you need is one Cerberus Link monster, and this guy fulfills that. So basically, you're gonna link Kuribo away into Gardener. So now Tri-Gate Wizard is live, and you also can bring out Sleeper. So you can go ahead and just banish 3. So 1, 2, 3. Bring out your Spiral Sleeper, summon it there. Activate Resort, equip to it. So now you have your final board. End phase, Resort will shuffle back Drone into your deck. So that goes back into your deck. You have a Tri-Gate Wizard, and you have your Sleeper to pop to your opponent's card. You have Cerberus protecting your co-link monsters from being destroyed by card effects. And you have the Resort protecting these two from being targeted. So this is the combo. Still pretty good. Alright, so this is the 1-for-1 combo. All you need is 1-for-1 in your hand and any other monster. So in this particular case, we're just going to have Ash Blossom in our hand. We're going to go ahead and activate the 1-for-1. Between the Ash to the grave as cost. Just special summon one level 1 monster from your deck. So we're going to go ahead and special summon the Quick Fix to the field. Quick Fix is now going to activate when special summon to add you a Spiral gear card from your deck to your hand. Go ahead and add the Drone to your hand. From here, you're going to go ahead and normal summon the Drone. And then you're going to activate the Drone's effect to look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. If they have a hand trap that's you think that's going to be useless the next turn, you can go ahead and stack that on top. Otherwise, it's up to you to stack whatever card you want on top of your opponent's deck. The main point here is you just want to know what the top card is. So go ahead and link these two off at this point for Spiral Double Helix to that zone there. And then at this point, since you know the top card of their deck, go ahead and just activate Helix effect to clearing the top card. Let's say we stacked a monster. We're gonna say monster, calling it right. You're gonna special summon Master Plan onto the field. Once Master Plan is on the field, you're gonna activate her effect to add you a Spire Mission card from your deck to your hand. So we're gonna add Spire Mission Rescue to our hand. At this point, since you Double Helix acts as a super agent on the field, so at this point you're gonna activate the Quick Fix in your grave to special summon So you pitch the rescue engrave as cost, and then you're going to chain link to rescue, target quick fix to special. The reason why you're doing this is so that quick fix is not banished by its own effect, since it was spread out through rescue. So special summon that onto that zone. Quick fix activates, grabbing you big red. At this point, what you want to do is go ahead and link these two off for unicorn. Then don't activate unicorn's effect. From here, you're going to activate big red, targeting the master plan special. Activate her effect again to search. It's going to search us rescue. These are in hand. At this point, what you want to do is go ahead and link this off into Knightmare Mermaid. Mermaid effect activates, pitching this to the grave. And you're gonna special summon Knightmare Goblin from your deck to the field. Now at this point, you can go ahead and link these two off. So this also goes to the grave. For link 2, link it for Proxy Dragon. So at this point, you're going to activate Master Plan as chain 1 and Ibli as chain 2. The reason why you're doing this is so that Ibli chain blocks Master Plan, so that way they can't ash it or something. So go ahead and do that. So special this. And Master Plan activates, getting you Resort and Sleeper. Go ahead and activate Resort, and then activate the effect to get you a Super Agent to your hand. So now, at this point, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and activate the Rescue Engrave. So, banish that. Target the Master Plan again, special. Activate Master Plan again. Search for your last mission rescue. So these are all in hand right now. And then at this point, what you're gonna do is you're gonna link these two off for link 2. So basically at this point, what you want to get rid of this in your hand so you can special your monsters in your grave. So you're gonna go ahead and bring out Cerberus. Cerberus effect activates, pitch this to the grave, target the Ibli to pop it, and once it destroys, you get a draw card. So, destroying this, draw a card off the Cerberus. Just say we drew that. And then at this point, you're going to go ahead and activate Mission Rescue again, banish, targeting the Master Plan special. Special her again. Activate her effect to search again, searching this. And then from here, since you know the top card of their deck, you know, go ahead and activate Agent's effect to clearing the monster, special itself. And then you should have, you should have Quick Fix. You should be able to use it now, since you have a Super Agent on the field again. Activate his effect. We're gonna go ahead and just, obviously this isn't a good card, so you want to keep this. You want to throw something else away, but for the sake of the video, let's say we threw this away and special the Quick Fix. Activate Quick Fix effect, adding you this to your hand. From here, go ahead and link that off, banished to a link Karibo, and then from here, go ahead and link these two off for your Tri-Gate Wizard. And then you're going to link these two off for a Knightmare Phoenix. So now Tri-Gate Wizard is live. And then you should have enough Spiral cards in your grave to special summon your Sleeper. So that is 1, 2, and 3. Special the Sleeper. Activate Resort to equip to it. Activate Assault. And that is your combo. You have a Tri-Gate Wizard. You have a Sleeper that can pop 2 of your opponent's cards. And when you do pop it, you get a draw off of Assault, and Spiral Resort is live, keeping these alive. So end phase, you're just gonna go ahead and shuffle the drone back to your deck, so that when it's your turn again, then you could basically just activate Resort, search the drone back to your hand, so that you can summon it off and just stack your opponent's deck again, just so that they can break it. So that is the combo. Alright, so this is the Gunblock combo. So in your extra deck, if you decide to play Gunblock Dragon in your extra deck, then you could do this combo too. It's kind of risky, but sometimes it resolves. I would say 50-50. Basically, what you want to do is activate Resort. Gonna activate its effect. Grab the drone. Go ahead and summon the drone. Activate drone effect to stack your opponent's deck. So let's say we stacked a monster. Activate agent calling the monster special. Go ahead and link these two off for your double helix. Double helix, when you can now activate helix effect calling the monster, you're gonna call it right. So let's summon ourselves a master plan. Activate a master plan, search for your mission rescue. Same thing, link these two off for your unicorn play. So let's see, summon unicorn, affect a unicorn on summon. Throw away the mission rescue from your hand to the grave. Target the resort to shuffle it back to your deck. Now you're going to activate mission rescue, banish yourself. Target the master plan special. Activate the master plan to search again. Search for assault. Link that off for mermaid. Activate mermaid's effect. Push at the grave. Special yourself a Ibli. Go ahead and link these two off for a link 2 into a Proxy Dragon. So we'll be chain 1 master plan, 2 Ibli, just to cover the master plan. Special the Ibli, and then master plan will now resolve. You're gonna go ahead and add yourself Resort and Sleeper. Activate the Resort. Activate the effect to add Quick Fix. Now in your grave, let's activate Assault, banish, special the Quick Fix. See a special right there. Activate Quick Fix effect, adding Big Red. Activate the Big Red, target the master plan special. Special. Activate the master plan to search a mission rescue to your deck, to your hand. And then from here, let's go ahead and link all these off. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Into a link 4. Into your Gunblock Dragon right there. So here is where it gets a little dicey. So I don't really like doing this play just because it's 50-50. So you're gonna go ahead and look in your grave. Banish 3, so 1, 2, and it could be actually agent, so 3. So 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and summon the sleeper here. And now Gunblock will activate. So it's going to discard 2 random cards from your hand. So its effect says that if another monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to while this monster is on the field, discard 1 or 2 random cards, then your opponent discards the same number. So, and that's only once per turn. So basically, some here meets that condition. Gunblock will now activate. It's random. If it's 2 other cards, then basically you just rip 2 cards, and they still have 4 cards to play with when they draw that 4th card. Basically, all you have to stop them is your sleeper, and you don't want to target itself because it's going to die, obviously. But you can target this and pop them 2 of their cards at least. So if anything, there's that. Otherwise, if you are able to discard this and another card, so let's just say Gunblock activates, discarding these 2 randomly, right, to your grave. That's 2, so now they have 3. You're gonna pass turn. Resort will shuffle back drone to your deck. They're gonna draw that 4th card for turn. At the draw phase, you're gonna activate Resort, banish. special, the quick fix in your grave. That zone there is zone that Goblin is pointing to, right? So once you summon that there, at this point you could do your chain links in this way. You can do chain link 1, chain link 2 Goblin, so that you can search the resort after Goblin discards, so that you can have resort for your next to equip it to your sleeper. Otherwise you could do chain 1, 2, and that way you can get this to your hand and just discard it. The reason why you want to do chain 1, 2, so searching for this, and then now you can send discard 2 cards to the grave randomly. If this is left in your hand, that's awesome. Randomly, so they discard 2. So at this point, basically they're only playing with 2 cards, and you have a sleeper which can kill 2 cards. So that's what you want to do. Even if they link this Ibli into a mermaid, you're still doing pretty good. What are they gonna do? Summon a monster, make a service. They can't even target this. They can make a phoenix and pop this, but if they make a phoenix, they only have 1 card left in hand to play. What are they gonna do? If they're a Goki player, what are they gonna do, right? So they need to go off, and if they pop this, then basically they can't even do anything from that point anyways. So basically that is the combo, the Goblin combo. If you guys find out any other combos that can make this better, let me know in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to hear what you guys have to say. I feel like this deck can abuse Gumbar a lot, or has a potential to abuse it, but at this point I just don't know, especially because Goblin is no longer available. So you're gonna have to play and make your field a little awkward. That's just my take on it, but yeah, if you guys like the video, like the video, subscribe if you guys want to see for more, and comment section below, what do you guys think? Looking forward to making more videos for you guys. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed the video, so I'll catch you guys later. Peace.